Greetings everyone watching. This is your ICT facilitator, ICT tutor in today's session, where we are to digest step-by-step mail merge procedures as we handle different operations within the school setting, business environments, personal assignments, etc. So we want to learn in this lesson, how do we run the mail merge procedure when using word processing. So in this session, we are to dive deep into that and then see what we can do better. So for those following, my name is MUTEBI RATIBU, your ICT facilitator, and those who want to reach out, you have a consultation, you have a question, you have an idea, you have a suggestion, please reach out on 0784 657421. Then my channel name is MUTEBI RATIBU. Okay, so let us dive into the session. We want to understand mail merge in depth so that you, the person following, you can also execute it at your comfort. So first things first. In this session, we are going to be understanding what mail merge means, and then we shall also go on to comprehend and understand the main components of mail merge. We shall also look at steps to perform a mail merge, tips and best practices under mail merge, and then we shall have a conclusion. Here we go. 1. Meaning of mail merge. In this attribute, they are telling us that mail merge is a feature that lets you create a batch of documents that are personalized for each recipient. Let's take an example. You are maybe a course leader or a class president or a senator running a different operation. And in this vein, if assuming you are a class leader, you are given a task. And the task is you want to share a specific letter to your classmates about an upcoming event in school. But you have to just send the same message, but you want to go on to personalize key elements. For example, the name, the address, and their contact info. Now, some people might take the other lengthy procedure of typing each and everyone's letter separate, which is very hectic. But if you know how to blend mail merge, everything becomes easy. Because under mail merge, this is when we compose a one content letter, we customize a few fields, and then we send it to multiple recipients at a go. So mail merge, this is when you compose a one content letter, but you change a few fields within your letter to customize them to the recipients, and then you are ready to go. So that is what we have. Now, before we dive deep, we need to first understand what are some of the documents that we can handle when using the mail merge procedure. We have letters, we have envelopes, we have labels, we have emails, etc. Then here, let us look at the terms used in mail merge. 1. The first element you have to understand that before you run the mail merge, you need what we call the main document. What is this all about? This is the template or is the document that contains the common text and layout which will be the same to each merge document. For example, I'll draft my letter telling learners about the upcoming event. That same message that I will draft is what I'll take to be my main document. Then here, we also have to understand the data source. Now, the data source is a file or a database that contains the recipient information. It could be having their name, their address, their phone contacts, and other personalized data. Then we also need to have the merge fields. These are special placeholders, text holders in the main document where the data from the data source will be inserted. These are the sections within your letter. For example, I have the name field. I see maybe here I'll be putting the actual name of the recipient. So those are what we call the merge fields. Within your letter, you can use the curly brackets, you can use the double greater and less than symbols to represent that. Then let us also go through the steps to perform a mail merge. Step number 1, we have over 6 steps if we are to use the step-by-step mail merge wizard, the way we shall see into the practical dimension of this session. Step 1 is select document type. Decide what type of document you want to create. Is it an email? Is it an envelope? Is it a label? Is it a letter? What is it? Please select it there. Then create or open the main document. Start with a blank document or open an existing one that you want to use as the template. Then insert merge fields, those specific sections that you want to replace within your letter of interest. Step number 4, connect to data source. Remember we said the data source is that section or is a database containing the recipient's info. Then step number 5 is arrange and preview. You can preview your letters to see how they will look like, how your data will be formatted, etc. Step number 6 is complete the merge. Here we click the finish and merge and select one of the following options. It could be on print, it could be on email, and the other procedure. So now we are to look onto mail merge in today's session. People watching, my name is MUTEBI RATIBU, your ICT facilitator on this one. Let us go into the practical element and we digest it down. Now, I came up with a simple material which we are going to use in this session. I have a simple dummy letter which we are going to be using. It is over here. This is my letter of interest. We are going to be using it to see what we can do better. So now I also went on to compose my data source. Remember we said a data source is that file or a database containing the recipient's info. Now in my data source I have over 3 fields. I have the name field, I have the address field, I have the nature of contribution. Remember, in this aspect, you can use Access, Microsoft Access DB to handle your data source. You can use Spreadsheet to handle your data source. Or even you can type from scratch into the other Word program. So we have our recipient's info. Let me name this sheet as mail merge. Yes, I've called it mail merge here. And then I want to be sure when I go the other side. So this is my recipient's info. So I'm going to close here. I come back into my file to be sure that everything is at stake. So what you see here, these are what we call the text holders. Let me put them in bold for visibility reasons. When you check on these placeholders, they are the same fields I have in my data source. These are the same fields I have in my data source. Assuming maybe in this letter, I want to mail merge this letter to the other recipients, but by only changing the field of address, the field of name, the field of nature of contribution. I want to only focus on these sections. That's why when you check the other side of my recipient's info over here, I composed a list having the name, the address, and the nature of contribution. So now I'll come back to my letter here and then we start our mail merge. What are we supposed to do? We are going to take the step-by-step mail merge wizard. I will go to mailings. I go to start mail merge. Now I activate the step-by-step mail merge wizard. I click here and then I start manipulating. Step number 1, select document type over here. What are you working on? For me, I'm dealing with letters. So I'll go to step number 2. Step number 2 is select starting document. What is your document of interest? If you have multiple, but for me, I have only one document. So I will say I want to deal with this same document. So I'll go to step number 3. Step number 3 is select recipients. Under here, we have over 3 options. Use an existing list, select from Outlook contacts, type a new list. Remember, for me, I have an existing list. So I'll come and say browse. When I click browse, I'll check my desktop because I had saved my files on the desktop in a folder called Mail Merge Project. I'll click here. I then select the file that is containing the recipients. Thank you for watching. Do you know that you're great? You are a superstar. Please, thank you. So let's continue. So this is my recipients list. I will tap on it. Then I come over here. Remember, in that list, I have a sheet called Mail Merge. So I want to deal with this. I click OK. When I click OK, I'll again come and then click OK. And after reaching here, it looks like nothing has happened, but just know, magic has been applied in the background. This file has been integrated with my recipients list. So now I'll go to step number 4. Step number 4 is about writing the lists. Write your letters. Now when I reach here, I can now go on to start customizing. I replace the field holders with the actual field info from the recipients list. How do we do that? 1, you can highlight that section that you want to replace. You go to insert merge field. You say now here, I want to insert the address. Because now these are the fields that we had in the recipients in the data source. That's why we see them here. So I say I want to put address here. Let me break. Away from that, let me come here. I say now I want to put the name here. I highlight. I go to insert merge field. I say name. Yes. So I'm replacing the dummies with the actual field or the text holders. Then I'll come to nature of contribution here. I again say insert merge field. I say nature of contribution. So now we are done inserting our actual fields. We are done putting the address from the recipients list. We are done putting the name. We are done putting the nature of contribution. Now after putting this down, I can go on and say step number 5. Under step number 5 is preview your letters. Here we go. Look at the magic. I see P.O. Box 14 Kamuli. Who is this one? Dear Lugazizi John, we sincerely appreciate your contribution of $430 to the Funds for Food Initiative. Check. When I click next, I can see now Musime Molly. He gave us a contribution of over 500. Next, this is Ntambi area. We go next. This is Nakasolia Juliet. You see, everything has been adjusted within our mail merge letter. Then step number 6 is about complete the merge. Now here you can select either to print or to edit individual letters. But for this video, I want to say edit individual letters. I will come over here, I say all, I click OK. So when I click OK, by default, they will create for me another file, which you see here. When I scroll down like this, this is Lugazizi John, this is Musime Molly, this is Eria, this is Nakasoya Juliet, and those are the recipients. Assuming that I had over thousands and thousands of recipients, all their letters would have been drafted here. So mail merge, as we have discussed in the first session, is when you compose a one content letter, but you send it to multiple recipients by adjusting a few sections within your letter. In this letter, we wanted to share the same message by just changing the nature of contribution, their address, and the name. So thank you for watching. Thank you for making me a star. May God bless you for me. Bye-bye.